happens if you remarry?
If you remarry, so let's go through kind of an example that may make some sense. So if you get divorced and you had been married for 10 years, you're eligible for an ex-spouse benefit. Same formula, 50% of that other spouse's benefit. If you ever get remarried, you are no longer eligible for an ex-spouse benefit off of that other spouse unless this next marriage, second marriage, let's call it, ends in divorce at some point in the future. So as soon as you remarry, you are no longer eligible for an ex-spouse benefit off of a previous spouse. Now, again, you could be eligible for a spousal benefit off your new spouse once you've been married for at least 1 year, but you're no longer eligible for any ex-spousal benefits in that scenario.
So if I get divorced from the second marriage in 3 years, I can go back to the first husband and take the spousal benefit from that?
If you were married for at least 10 years in that initial marriage, correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So if the second marriage doesn't last as long as the first marriage and you are not eligible for spousal benefits from that second marriage, you can still go back to the first marriage.
Yes. Once that second marriage ends in divorce. Now let's look at this. This is a crazy scenario that probably wouldn't have even been thought about 50 years ago. As long as each of those various marriages lasted more than 10 years, you could choose which of the benefits you want to take. So if you were married 3 times for a total of 30 years, 10 years to each, let's say you were married to 10 years to 3 different spouses, you could choose which of those 3 spouses you wanted to take an ex-spouse benefit from.
Wow, that's nice.
And none of their benefits get impacted.